Welcome back to Fire to Talk. No, you didn't mishear me. I said Fire to Talk. That's because today we're going to cook a Chinese banquet for my mate Cam from Wild Touring. Cam Wild Touring.
Cam Wild Touring. Cam Wild Touring. Cam Wild Touring. Cam Wild Touring. Cam Wild Touring. Cam Wild Touring. Cam Wild Touring.
I have already started chopping up some stuff. A little bit of onion here, a little bit of garlic here, because we're going to serve him 4 courses, including dessert, of Chinese food. Well, they're not really courses, they can all be eaten together. But anyway, we're going to serve him 4 dishes. I've also broken some rules here. Usually I only shop at a supermarket or a butcher. In this case, I've allowed myself to go to an Asian grocer to get some fun ingredients to make it more authentic. The only reason I usually don't go to Asian grocers is because a lot of country towns don't have them. And I like people in every town or every place, no matter how, not no matter how remote, but like vast majority of people, to be able to cook my food without having to hunt high and low for the ingredients. I don't like to have to go to like 5 shops to get fancy ingredients just to cook a bloody camping meal. So, onion, also known as poor man's shallot. Then we've got some Chinese sausage or lapchong. Lapchong, I think it is. It's pronounced L-U-P, but it's spelt L-A-P. Let's go 3. I love these things. They're fatty and sweet and salty and amazing. Fairly sure you can get these at a lot of supermarkets, but, you know, again, I broke some rules. I've stolen a lot of these recipes off Vincent Chow, who is AKA Dim Sim Lim online. He's a champion. He used to own a Chinese restaurant and is a huge video creator and the creator of also probably one of the best seasonings in the world, which is called Yum Yum. And there's a packet of it right in front of me, and it's going to be added to a few different things. Yum Yum is a combination of MSG, they call it wok salt, wok roasted salt, and white pepper, and it's bloody great if you can get your hands on some. Okay, lapchong. Some pretty sad looking spring onion, and you basically just want the white parts. Did I say Vincent Chow? I was thinking about Miss Chow's earlier. Vincent Lim, I'm sure he's Vincent Lim. Vincent Yao Lim. That's where the Chow got. Anyway, yeah, it's like Dim Sim Lim. That makes no sense to be Vincent Chow. Vincent Yao Lim. Okay, so that will do. We'll keep a few of the green bits that aren't disgusting and manky. Now, I think I need to start setting up my... Actually, no. What I need to do next is marinate some pork. Bowl. So, Cam and I have been out today having a bloody great time. We caught some fish. Hold it out further. Yep, nearly shoulder width again.
Wow.
Yeah. We hung around this private property, which is stunning. We cooked some fish. We went on a romantic boat ride. Some beers were consumed. Overall, it was a good day at camp. All right, so this is pork shoulder, about half a kilo of it. Now, Cam also doesn't know what he's getting for dinner. He's asked me a few times, but I'm not telling him. So I'll tell you now. He's getting sweet and sour pork, fried rice, pot stickers or dumplings, and then he's getting for dessert a Hong Kong style French toast, which I did actually tell him that, but he doesn't know what that is. So that's why I told him, because I knew he didn't know what it was. And to be fair, most people don't. So we're going to cut these into little cubes. You can actually just get your butcher to cut up your pork shoulder. I just thought I'd show you how to do it in case yours won't. They don't charge anything for it. Just tell them to cube it. To start off with, Yum Yum. So we want about half a teaspoon of Yum Yum, or just use a little bit of MSG and a little bit of salt and some white pepper. A little bit of 5 spice, about half a teaspoon. A bit of chicken powder or chicken bouillon powder. You can actually get this at Woolies and stuff. A tablespoon of cooking wine. Chinese cooking wine, obviously. Tablespoon of sesame oil. Give it a stir. And that, I think, is about all we need to do for the real prep. Everything else can be done kind of in the moment. I'll do some more stuff later, but this is the proper prep. All right, I think it's time for the first course. Got a little entree?
Yeah, man, I'm ready.
Cool. All right, first course, pot stickers or dumplings. So for this, you need a non-stick pan. You can do it in a non-stick pan, but it's kind of a pain in the ass, to be completely honest. Lay them out in a nice little fan. You can obviously make this from scratch, but like, I'm not that good at them. So $6 for a pack of these. And the ingredients would be about 20. You've usually got a flat side and a curved side, but these ones are a little bit misshapen, and that's okay. Okay, so you do that, and then you get some water, a little bit of oil as well. So about, I don't know, 2 tablespoons of oil in the bottom of the pan. And kind of mix, roughly get that spread around, not perfectly. And then you want to fill this up about probably a quarter of the way with water. And then get something to a lid. I don't have a lid, so that's the lid. And off we go. So you find the flat spot on here. I've moved a bit of the fire away. You want this sort of medium heat. And yeah, nice and level. Put a lid on it. Mint. Let's make a little dipping sauce. So I'm going to pinch a little bit of that garlic. Gonna get a little bit of spring onion in there. Then I make this up as I go. So a tiny bit of sesame oil, half a teaspoon kind of thing. Then we want some rice wine vinegar and some sweet chili sauce. So a little bit of sweet chili, about half a tablespoon. That adds a nice bit of gingery flavour. Soy. About a tablespoon. Most important ingredient is a bit of vinegar. So rice wine vinegar in there. You can use black vinegar as well. It's great. Next up, we've got fried rice and sweet and sour pork.
Yeah.
Because I know you like sweet and sour pork
I
and
do,
fried rice.
Yeah.
And then after that, we're going to finish off with Hong Kong style French toast, which I've never tried. You've never tried.
I've never even heard of it.
You don't even know what it is.
No.
No, it involves peanut butter.
Okay, cool.
Yeah, it's a sweet thing. It looks fun. I've never tried it. We're going to use a lot of oil. We're going to use a lot of MSG. So if
Yep.
you're allergic to MSG, you are absolutely buggered.
I requested the Chinese banquet, so as you probably are aware, I'm okay with MSG.
And if anyone's eaten Kewpie mayo, which you have literally today, you're not allergic to MSG because Kewpie's full of MSG.
You said that before, I didn't realise that. I'm keen to watch you do the fried rice too, because fried rice is something I've tried heaps of times and I've never pulled it off. And that Chinese sausage that you're using,
Lapchong, yep.
Yeah, new to me, never even heard of it.
Yeah, but you tried some earlier and he was like, I know this flavour. Like,
yeah.
It tastes familiar, but also it's uncooked. It's totally fine to eat uncooked.
Yeah.
But once you've cooked it and the fat renders and it gets crispy, you'll be like, oh, that's that sweetness that you get in Chinese fried rice.
Yeah, cool.
I usually add prawns or little tiny shrimp. But I actually couldn't find any, so
yeah,
like the ones I wanted. You know those little tiny ones?
Yeah.
I wanted some of them, but I couldn't find any at the Asian shop. So anyway, alrighty, we've just filmed our fire to talk, which was fun. It's very good. What? And yeah, now as many of you know, I am a moron, but I actually screwed this next one up pretty badly. So the next episode was supposed to be a fire to talk, and I completely forgot to upload the main camera footage, so it's just close-ups of Cam's big dumb head, and you can't see any context, you can't see me, you can't see anything. Very disappointing, but a very, very good excuse for us to go and do it again, do the interview again, sit down, have a few more beers, and make another trip of it. But yes, unfortunately, the next episode will not be a fire to talk. It's just going to be the Chinese banquet in this one, so enjoy. And now we're going to start cooking some fried rice. start off with lapchong. You can put this into a relatively cool wok. It's fine. A little bit too much oil in there. See how it's all constricting? Fat's rendering really quickly because they actually heat the sausage in the process. So you get tons of oil.
Yeah.
And you should never be scared of heat when you're doing a fried rice. There's no such thing as too much heat. Okay. Next, onion. You always go onion before garlic. Because it takes a little bit longer to cook. Garlic. And the key is to completely forget that you need eggs. Run away and go and get them.
You need me to do anything to prep them?
No, it's all good. Just crack them in. So you want the eggs in oil? I like my fried rice pretty eggy.
Just like your farts.
Yep.
Smells delicious already.
Whites of the spring onion. And the rice. So that's a pre-done thing of rice with like 2 tablespoons of water in it. And this, see how it's all separated, it's pre-cooked. It's actually perfect for fried rice. And then a little dash of soy. Probably 2 tablespoons. That's it. So once it's all stirred and it's somewhat homogeneous, like roughly the same colour, you want to leave it on the bottom of your wok to get a little bit brown. You pat it down, let it get some brownness on it.
You didn't even notice
Keep Uncle
that?
Roger happy, a little bit of MSG. What's that? Oh, it fall over.
Just lost the whole table.
Oh, bugger. Done. Fried rice. All right. Next, we are going to make, I'll do this very, very quick wipe out, sweet and sour pork. Back on the heat to dry, and then I'll add some oil. First, I think I might do the sauce. So you get your nice wok, and we get ketchup, tomato sauce, whatever you want to call it. By the way, ketchup's a very popular Chinese ingredient. It's actually very normal. Pineapple juice. About double the ketchup. So we're on about 1 tablespoon of that, 2 tablespoons of the pineapple juice. I'm going to take these guys out because we want to put them in there too eventually. A tablespoon of sugar. Oh, probably 1.5 actually tablespoons of sugar because it's supposed to be pretty sweet. And then half a tablespoon of Worcestershire sauce. Worcestershire. It's not that hard to say. Same again, so about a tablespoon of water. A tablespoon of vinegar. This is the closest one to me, which is just normal white vinegar. And a little bit of yum yum. Now we'll go and stir that up on the fire. And we're going to reduce that for about 5 minutes. All right, let's get going with the pork, I think. Now, traditionally they use a combination of flour and corn flour or potato flour. I'm just going to use potato flour because I personally like the flavour more. In fact, I'm just going to put it in here. This is totally gluten-free. Not the whole meal, I mean this flour. Look at that. Didn't even need a second vessel. Bloody brilliant. And then to that, you add some soda water. This is all not at all how you usually do it, but I'm trying to do this as a one vessel thing in quite a small bowl. So a little bit of that, and then a little bit more potato starch, potato flour. In America they call it starch. In Australia we call it flour. Don't know why. Both are correct, I guess. So you usually make this into a slurry first and then dunk your pork in, but I'm doing it in a weird way, and we'll see if it works. Needs way more potato starch. There we go. That's what we want. We want this like thick, kind of, well, floury, I don't know, like doughy mixture. It might be a total screw up, who cares? That's how you learn. I failed the one pot thing. I just needed one pot, but it would need to be bigger than this. All right, we can put it back into one pot because I need this pot for the sauce. All right, nicely reduced. Been on there for about 10 minutes. Perfect. Now, we need lots of oil, which is here.
You want that back on the fire?
Yes, please. Thank you very much. Thank you to my ugly assistant. God, this is chaotic already. I feel like I'm in a Chinese kitchen. Capsicum. Probably want half a capsicum. Let's just do that. Do you reckon you could find a stick and stick it in that oil and see if the stick fizzes, please?
Yep.
Any stick.
Not yet, mate. No, not yet.
A couple of cahots. All right. Cam has done the magical test of sticking a piece of wood in the oil and see what happens. So let's get these bits of pork. This batter looks so wrong, and I think it's going to work. I was wondering why he said take all the pieces apart before you put them in. That's just like turned into one homogeneous lump of fried pork. Oh well.
Cut it with a knife later, eh?
Yeah, I guess so. Looking pretty crispy. They're going to go back in anyway, so.
Looking good, mate.
Now let's try and do this individually. Add everything else in. Add in the rest of the pork. Actually, do you reckon you could dig like a tiny little hole there that I can pour the oil into. It's just vegetable oil, so you can bury it like a turd. Add back in your sweet and sour sauce.
That smells so
Ah,
good, man. No.
couple of sacrificial bits, that's okay.
No. No. I will not have that.
Feel like you've still got a coal on one of them.
Yeah, that's right.
Cheers. All right, we're good. That is the hectic shit show that is running a Chinese restaurant in the bush. I don't recommend it. It's fun, but it's not like good.
It smells good.
It does smell really good, doesn't it?
Yeah.
We're not even at the last course.
Ah, cool.
We've still got dessert to go.
So much to look forward to.
If you would like one of these tea towels, Calmo while touring. Okay. I'm just going to assume that you want a big slog of
Do want.
fried rice. There's no gratuitous B-roll here. It looks like Chinese food.
You said it's a bad thing.
No, like, it's good. It's actually freaking excellent. It smells like diesel. My diesel heat is smelly today. All right, let's just get into that. Let's start with.
We do
See how we go. Let's do it. Come on, have a try. It's going to be hot. Let's try the fried rice first. They're good. Yep.
I went straight into the pork and it is delicious.
Oh, hot.
Mm-hmm. Mmm. Bang on, man. Yeah. Well done.
Thanks, mate. Mmm. That is good.
It's delicious.
Mmm. I'm happy with that.
I'm happy with that.
Let's go and smash some food.
It's a succulent Chinese meal.
Succulent Chinese meal. What is the charge?
What is the charge? Eating a meal? A succulent Chinese meal?
I see you know your judo well.
That's a nice headlock, sir. Oh, yes. I see that you know your judo well.
Mr. Wild,
Yeah.
how have you enjoyed dining at Fisher's Chinese restaurant tonight?
It was wonderful, mate.
Would you like to see the dessert menu?
No.
I've
I've had my fill.
so full.
And I finished my bowl, you didn't.
I didn't finish my bowl. I'm so full.
Yeah.
We'll do the dessert another time in a different video, but neither of us could honestly eat anything more. And I was like, I don't want to throw any more food out.
Yeah.
So, thank you very much for watching. We had a bloody great day.
We did.
And next week will be the interview with Cam, which,
Boring, skip it.
or don't. I don't know. Whatever. I'm not your mum.